going on, my MT squad, and welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see, the air ride is gone, and it's on the new things. So, sometime next week, I'll be installing the coilovers on and getting some other things done. If you watched yesterday, we got the motor running again with the rebuilt Navi, so that's good to go. I made a little reel. You know, I used to let people get to me when they talk about my car. They laugh about it or whatever, because it used to like get me in the field, because it's like, I did so much work to this car and I appreciate everything I did, and for some lame ass motherfucker to just want to just laugh and make a negative comment used to get to me. But you got to come to grasp that this particular platform, this particular car, it don't matter if it was rear-wheel drive, turbo, 6-speed. I mean, this always gonna get, these cars will never get the respect. It don't matter what you do. And I gotta live with that. And I gotta not let it get to me. So I'm not letting it get to me no more. It used to get to me. Now I'm just like, you know what? That's how you feel, whatever, fuck you. But yeah. I get it a lot. I do. Well, anyway, moving on. Today we about to work on the peel machine. So I'm gonna get my work area set up. What I'm gonna start with first is I'm gonna remove the belts and the battery, and then I'm gonna get the front valve cover off and put the 165 rockers on in the front. And then once I get that done, I'll put all that back together and remove the intake and throttle body, and then remove the equalizer cross pipe, set that to the side, and if time permit, I'll get the rear 165 rockers installed and get the rear plug off. If time permits, we'll see what happens, but I know I'll have the front done for sure. But if I could even at least just get everything apart back there and then call it a day, that's good progress right there. So we'll see what we can do. Let me go ahead and get my work area set up, and then let's get to work. Next time I come back on, I'll have the front tore apart. Now the process with that, oh man, is going to be first you want to remove your core support and your battery. The reason being is because you need to take off some of its accessory pulleys. So you remove your supercharger pulley, and then you're going to use a deep wheel 13 to get that bolt out for the tensioner. Slide that out, and then depending if somebody tampered with it or not, there's this bolt right here on this pulley is a 15 millimeter. You're going to want to get that out. That's why you need to remove the battery. And then you're going to need a deep well 15 to remove the bolt that is right there. And then you're going to remove another bolt that is right there. And then you got an 8 mil to remove right there. And then once you do that, then this is just going to slide out, which is why, once again, you got to remove the battery. So when you slide that out, then you can take the valve covers off, which is 3/8. Then same thing with the rocker bolts, 3/8. So I explained what I'm about to do because I can't time lapse it. So let me get to work, and I'll check back in once I get the valve cover off, and I'm in the verge of replacing the rockers. Okay, so here we have the stock rocker right here, and then this is the 165 rocker. So this is what's going in. I got a torque bar here. So just to show you the difference between the two. So I'm gonna get these on, and then I'll check back once I get them back in. Okay, so just want to share this. If you run the ZZP 165 rockers, you cannot use the reusable rocker bolts. Now, with that being said, so this is the normal reusable rocker bolt you use, and this is what come with the rockers. See how it's shorter? Yeah, so you just know you can't use that, because you'll be like, why is my rockers wobbly, like I just went through? So thought I'll share that. Let me get back to it. Okay, so here we go. Got the 1.6 rockers, or 1.65s on now. Everything's torqued down to spec, preload set. We're all good to go. So remember, if you buy these rockers, they should come with bolts. And use the bolts that's provided. Don't buy reusable rocker bolts for these, because they're too long. All right, so now I'm gonna do the reverse process and put everything back together right here. And then I'm gonna take off the strut bar, get that belt off, get the alternator off so I can remove the reservoir bottle, loosen the alternator bracket, and then I got to get the throttle body off. And then once I get the throttle body off, then I can get the crossover pipe, the equalizer pipe off, so I can remove the down pipe out the way, because as you can see, maybe, yeah, if you look down right there, that's a valve cover bolt, and the down pipe's in the way. So that's not going to be fun, because I can't even like wiggle it out the way for dang, I can't even move that over. I have to come up with a plan for that one. I'm really trying to avoid jacking this car up and taking the downpipe off. I'm really trying to avoid that. So I need to assess this. Let me see. Man. I really might have to take that off. So I don't think that exhaust is gonna move. I was hoping I can undo the crossover pipe, and then I can like pick the down pipe up, move it over and pick it up, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, because it's gonna hit the master cylinder, so I won't be able to pick it up. Maybe I might be able to press it down, but then I still got to remove them bolts right there. Like, am I gonna be able to get down? Oh man, this is, man. Because mind you, I still gotta get the rear plug off too. Man, let me go ahead and reassess everything. I'll be back. Okay, so after assessing the situation, I come with a verdict that, one, I'm gonna call it a day. I got an appointment anyway in about an hour. Two, I'm gonna have to remove the intake, of course, throttle body, and maybe the turn down. And then I should be able to, I gotta remove that. And then I should be able to get to those flange bolts to the downpipe. And then once I do that, I possibly Might have to remove the master cylinder so I can move it to the side so I can lift the downpipe up and down for room, so I can get to the valve cover bolt. And I'm also going to run into a snag with the transmission dipstick, your dipstick, because I need to get that out, the rear plug. I just don't know how this is going to turn out, and I really don't have the time to do all that today. So I'm gonna try that out, and then hopefully I can dangle this thing out. I just know that this bolt over here on the rear plug is gonna give me a hard time because there's a stud sticking out. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I don't. Either way, I'll get it out. Worst case, I'm gonna have to go in the car and take those 2 bolts out so I can get the downpipe out the way. And then once I get that out the way, I should be able to unbolt the dipstick so I can swivel it out the way. But I really don't want to do that. Really don't. But we'll see. So I'm gonna end it right here. You see I got the valve cover back on. I'm just gonna leave it like this, just because of access. It'll be easier. I ain't fighting with this stuff in the way. So I'm gonna just leave it how it is. But I'm gonna end it right there. We'll continue tomorrow on the pill machine. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.